Welcome to Smellbad's Gaming. We are here in World of Warships on the New Dawn map, and we're currently sailing the Tier 4 German Battleship, the Kaiser. It's not fully upgraded, but it's a pretty good battleship. I quite like it. It's got a few quirks, like I think the guns are a bit awkward. Is that the right word? It's pretty hard to get all the guns in the right direction when you want them to. But it's a pretty solid battleship. It does its job quite well. So in this particular episode, what we're going to be doing is burning a lot. I was quite surprised at how many times I actually caught fire. And then I realized that a lot of the enemy were firing high explosive, which of course sets you on fire a lot, including some of the battleships, and that really surprised me because generally speaking it is better to fire AP, unless of course you're trying to hit a destroyer. Then your AP will go straight through it usually and do minimal damage. This Kolberg that we're currently trying to hit, they're manoeuvring quite nicely, and I'm keeping an eye on the mini-map. One of the problems I find in battleships is I stay focused too much on what I'm trying to shoot at, and then I suddenly realise that I'm not only alone, but surrounded. So, luckily this game doesn't quite go that way. But I'm not doing very much damage. I'm really struggling to hit this Kolberg. He's zigging and zagging and keeping his profile fairly low, except now. Will he pay for that one? Yeah. Never turn broadside to a battleship that happens to be firing at you, because they will wreck you. And that goes for battleships themselves. Always try and keep your nose forward or your back to the enemy is what I found works very well. But by no means am I an excellent player. Now see, those shots were nicely lined up, but they went on either side. The dispersion is quite bad on the Kaiser. Now, why this Wyoming is firing high explosive at another battleship, I do not know, but there is my first fire. I let it burn for a bit, but not very much. I probably should have waited, because yeah, this battleship, this Wyoming, is continuing to fire high explosive. It's inevitable that I am going to be put on fire again. But we're doing reasonable damage to them. And now I've got the island between us, which is nice. Hopefully, for now, I can focus on something else. What's a juicy target? It's out of range. The other Kaiser on the enemy team. Now, this Caledon, they're in range, but why shoot at a cruiser when you've got another juicy battleship? So the South Carolina, the Tier 3 US battleship, the first one they get. And I'm really hoping I can do some damage. And I'm on fire again, and I'm trying to work out what caused that one. I don't think the Wyoming can see me yet. What fired high HE? High explosive. Anyway, we will continue to try and get to South Carolina until at least the now. Yeah, we're starting to put some damage in. Yeah, fairly low damage rolls, and we're on fire. That Wyoming is beginning to annoy me. It's looking good. Does that go? Where is it? Overshot. Overshot. Oh no. That was not a bad little hit, that. Now I'm just going to let my flames burn, I think. And we'll probably use the... And we're on fire again.
The ship is on fire.
And again. That's not good. Not quite sure why I let it burn so long. Probably got distracted by something. It happens to me a lot. And I'm very panicked about this. Is it? Isokazi. The Tier 4, I think? Tier 4 Japanese destroyer. I think it's got fairly long range torpedoes, 8k or 9k, something like that. So it can get us from quite far away. And it's sneaky. It will disappear again, and then show up again, and disappear again. One thing with the Kaiser is the guns. Their rotation is not particularly good, or it doesn't feel particularly good. It could just be that I'm getting a little bit impatient. But I definitely want to do some more damage to this Wyoming. And no, overshot. Readjust. Now, I don't like firing all my guns at the same time. Perhaps that is a mistake on my part, but my preference is to fire one set of guns at a time. And there we are on fire again.
The ship is on fire.
Unbelievable. No, that doesn't look good. I think that's going to be... Oh no. But they bounced. And one on each side. So the dispersion is definitely a problem on the Kaiser. It is really a problem on most battleships, but I'm feeling it particularly badly at the moment. And here I am burning to death. At this point I'm very, very worried about whether or not they get a citadel on me. Citadel to me would be very bad. And there again, one on front, one behind, so that dispersion is really affecting our damage output. And can I get another one in? That's looking... I really wish he would stop firing HE, because he's really beginning to annoy me. I'm sick of being burnt. And that poor old... is it a Kawachi that just went past us? The Tier 3... Is it Tier 3 Japanese battleship? Now that ship I don't like. Its range of its guns is just abysmal. So we must be coming into secondary range for the Wyoming now. Oh, that was a disappointing shot. I didn't let it aim properly or position properly. Get these guns around. Yes, the secondaries look to be opening up. Fantastic. Now that was a nice shot. Can't believe I'm missing at this range. That's just frustrating. And I didn't get the kill, which is also frustrating. The Kawachi got the kill. Wow, my health pool is very, very low. The Caledon is incapacitated. Are we going to get a kill? Over 44,000 damage. That's very nice. Thank you very much. Secondaries are opening up and actually hitting target this time. And missed again. That looks good. Awesome, our first kill. So we're nearly at 50,000 damage. and I forgot they had torpedoes. I cannot believe I just survived that torpedo hit. Had it actually caused a breach with flooding, I would be dead right now. But somehow I just managed to sneak on through. I really enjoyed that game, which is one of the reasons I decided to share it. It's a 56,000, and I got fireproof. No surprise there. I don't think I've ever had fireproof before. How did I do? Not too bad. Good damage output. Not as good as it could be, but not bad. And made a good chunk of money. Not bad at all. If you've enjoyed this video, do hit that like and hit subscribe for more content like this. You've been watching Smell Bad's Gaming. Thank you very much.